I left my job at Staples and moved back with him to try to work things out for 2 weeks. Things weren't working out, so I left.
You stayed with him until March of 2008?
We broke up, and then I moved back.
Okay.
So
Why did you break up anyway? Why did you break up?
Just a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of yelling.
And who moved out of the apartment? Which one of you?
Him.
He had told me to leave.
Okay, did he move out while you were there?
He moved out while I was at work, but he wasn't really living there. He took his stuff, the rest of the stuff that he had, without my permission while I was at work.
Okay, and what did he take that you believe he shouldn't have taken?
The laptop that I paid for.
Okay, let me see the receipt for it. Were you married to Mr. Fisner at the time you purchased the computer?
Yes, I was. He knows it's mine. He told me the only reason that he took it was because he knows that it would have got to me. It has my pictures, my videos that I've never can get again, and he knows that.
Why did you take the computer? Are you really into computers?
Yes, I am.
What makes you think it was your computer?
Because on October of 2005, we got in an altercation. I had a broken nose in 3 places.
How did you get a broken nose in 3 places?
From Mr. Maurice kicking me in the face.
First I've heard of it.
You never heard?
I have the police
I've never
report.
kicked him in the face.
Wait a second.
We got in an altercation. He fell on the ground, but I've never kicked him in the face.
He fell on the ground and broke his nose in 3 places?
He didn't break his nose.
Okay, now where's the diagnosis on this document? Facial bone, nasal bone.
I don't see broken.
But I don't see. Well, you weren't looking for it, I was.
In the police report, it does say broken noses.
Okay, let me see the police report.
When the police doctors.
Wait, excuse me.
It's actually a statement from the nurse that's on here.
I see somewhere it says that somebody's been spitting at the hospital staff.
Yes, this is actually.
Who was spitting at the hospital staff?
James was.
They tied me down.
Why did you go to the hospital?
Because we had an alcohol-related incident. He beat me up. I hit him. We both hit each other. We both went to the hospital.
What type of injuries did you have that night?
I just had some cuts on my face and a black eye and stuff.
How much had you had to drink?
We drank a bottle of vodka.
Okay, do you remember spitting on the nurse
I don't
at the
remember
hospital?
spitting. I don't even remember hitting him that night.
Okay, so you might have hit him then.
I might have. I don't
so,
remember.
Mr. Fisner, even though he kicked you in the nose with his foot and broke your nose in 3 places, you married him.
I did.
So you married him not because you loved him. You married him so that he could not testify against you as a witness in a criminal case.
That was
Is that
part
what
of the
you're
reason.
telling me?
Yes, that was part of the reason, but it was his idea.
You had no right getting married. You both are very immature, and you have very low self-esteem. That you would let somebody beat you up and kick you in the face and humiliate you and then still marry him. How much money did you contribute towards his bail?
Probably about $1,200.
About $1,200. And how much was your bail?
$1,500.
$1,500. Then once you got bailed out of jail and the case was resolved, you got the $1,500 back.
No, my sister bailed me out of jail. I was told to pay her bail.
No, did he come up with $1,200 for the bail?
No, he did not. He paid my sister like $50 a week with me. I paid the majority of the bail. When I got out of jail, I went back to work. I worked. I paid her off. She got the rest of her money. As soon as I paid her off, she got the bill. She gave me the check. I deposited it in my bank.
You know what? He is no prize at all. He's absolutely no prize at all. And I really think you're holding on to that computer because you're trying to hurt him because it's the only way you know how to hurt him.
No.
Oh, because
you were living there.
You know what? I want you to stop doing that.
I had no idea.
Excuse me. I want you to stop doing that. Because if you wanted to talk to him, that's something you guys could have done before you brought a lawsuit. Obviously, you don't know how to talk to each other because you filed a lawsuit and you asked me to decide it. So don't keep trying to talk to him. Talk to him on your own time, not mine. I got to go to lunch. Once you decided to get married, you're treated like any other married couple. So I'm going to find that you are responsible for half of that bill. Did you pay the whole thing?
The electric? No, I haven't had the money to pay it.
Okay, so I'm going to find that you were responsible for $233 of that bill. And I'm not giving you any of your medicals because you're outside the statute of limitations on the medicals. Okay, well, I find that the computer was marital property. It was bought during the course of the marriage, and any funds that were used were funds that were earned during the course of the marriage. Therefore, you're each entitled to half the value of the computer. Since you want to keep the computer, then that means I'm going to accept the $900 estimation of the value, and I'm going to subtract $450 for the value of that. I find in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $217. Good luck, and don't go back to him.